I'm very excited for today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a review, first impressions of a new foundation. If you're new here, I'm Kelsey. I welcome you to my channel. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart. So let's jump right into it because I'm just really excited. Today I'm going to be trying out the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear 24-Hour Foundation. I think I pronounced that wrong. But the Lancome 24-Hour Foundation is what I'm trying today. So the packaging is pretty sleek and nice. It comes in this frosted glass container. It has a little rose on top with some gold. And then it also does have a pump, which I really like because it prevents you from using up too much product. So that's always a plus for me. I'm in the color 410, if you guys needed to know. I'm going to pull up the Sephora website on the iPad and read you some of its claims before we put this on my face. Okay, what it is. An oil-free, long-wearing liquid foundation that delivers medium to full coverage and leaves a natural-looking, velvety matte finish for up to 24 hours. Okay? What it does, for those long days, this foundation gives you the full coverage, comfortable long wear that you need. That's what I need because full coverage is me right here. Not thick or greasy, this foundation's innovative formula gives all skin tones flawless complexion, perfecting coverage, while the broad spectrum SPF 15 sunscreen protects. Okay, so it contains SPF 15. And I mean, flawless complexion, perfecting coverage. I think we all need that in our lives. Redness, pores, and imperfections visibly disappear. We'll see about that. Evening the skin tone and leaving a mattified yet natural results. It maintains your skin's pH level so color stays put all day, meaning your makeup doesn't need to be retouched, and provides transfer-resistant coverage. This product is oil-free, fragrance-free, transfer-resistant, dermatologist tested, and suitable for all skin types. And it comes in 35 shades so that you can find your perfect match. Okay, so it makes a lot of claims and we're gonna try it out. I've already sprayed my face with some rose water and put some primer on, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this review, first impressions, whatever it is, video. So first pump, I'm just gonna go in with one pump because I'm not really sure how much to use. Okay, it's not very thick. I thought it was going to be pretty thick since it said medium to full coverage. That always kind of scares me a little bit. And I haven't dealt with a liquid foundation in quite a while just because I use a stick foundation for Makeup Forever. So it's been quite a bit since I used something like this. I'm going to first apply it to the left side of my face using a Morphe G22 brush and see how the brush applies this out. And then on this side of my face, I'm going to be using a beauty blender. So as always, I'm going to first start off dotting this on my face. And then I'm going to buff it in. It's giving really good coverage. And it's matching my skin tone pretty well, which is a good thing. It feels really lightweight. It doesn't feel like I have a bunch of makeup on my face, which is really nice. But I'm not really liking the way this brush is applying it. It looks nice, but it looks like my skin, just better than my skin. I'm going to go ahead and apply it on this side with the beauty blender, and let's see how that turns out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get a second pump, or half a pump of this. It's definitely giving really, really nice coverage. I wouldn't say right now that it's full coverage, but it's definitely really pretty. There's definitely a lot of pigmentation in this. There's a lot of color, so you can tell that it really did cover some spots. I had a little bit of redness here. You can barely see it. And I had some redness up here that's gone. So it's covering a lot. I'm going to go in with another layer to see if it's buildable and if it turns more into a full coverage than a medium coverage. I actually like the way the Beauty Blender blended it in. It looks very smooth, and this one looks a little bit more textured. It might just be because of the brush that I was using, but I'm gonna go ahead and just use the Beauty Blender to finish the rest of my face. Okay, so 2 layers are on my face right now, and I'm going to go ahead and get a handheld mirror so I can see it a little bit closer. So now that I'm looking at it, my skin looks really nice and it looks really healthy. It doesn't look heavy at all, which I love, because sometimes when I use my stick foundation, it does get a little bit heavy and you can see my pores within this area. I definitely cannot see my pores, which I don't know, maybe it is the pore filler primer that I use, but I always use a primer no matter what foundation I use, so I can't really judge my foundation based on not having a primer because I always wear primers. So typically when I'll do reviews like this, it'll be like I always do my makeup, so I'm always going to have a primer when I review a foundation. But with this primer, it looks really nice. A lot of the times when I do my makeup and my foundation, the foundation doesn't sit very well on my nose, and it looks like it's sitting pretty dang well. By the way, I forgot to mention when I was reading the claims on this foundation is pretty higher end. It's at Sephora for $47, so it's pretty pricey. But I can tell you right now that it is worth the $47, and I'm already in love with it. It also comes with 1 fluid ounce of product, which is standard size for foundations. Usually this Kat Von D has 1 fluid ounce also, so I'm just comparing it to some foundations here. This Makeup Forever stick has less than it, but I think it's because it is a stick foundation, but this definitely does have a lot less than these two. So I'm just gonna assume that the standard size for a foundation is 1 fluid ounce, so you get 1 fluid ounce in here, but the price is pretty hefty. But back to looking at this foundation, it set really well on my face. It mattified, but not extremely matte. Like, I don't feel like flat. I do feel like my skin is still peeking through, which I actually really like. Usually I'm like wham bam full coverage glam, but wham bam full coverage glam. It looked like my skin can breathe, and my skin looks actually really healthy. Like, it's not like a overpowering type of finish. It looks pretty natural and not natural. I wouldn't say natural because it definitely is medium to full coverage, and you can definitely build this in the areas where I did build, which all my face, because I literally built all my face. I did 2 layers on my whole face, but my face does not look cakey at all. So overall, my makeup looks pretty good so far. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the rest of my makeup has been applied, and so far I have to say I'm really liking this foundation. It held my makeup pretty well. It definitely does perfect your skin tone and give it like a nice even coverage finish. But my final thoughts, I'm really pleased with this foundation so far. I think it's going to be a staple in my makeup collection. I'm going to insert clips at the end of this video to show you guys how it wore throughout the day and if it really claims to be 24 hours. Of course, I don't wear my makeup for that long, but after the day, I will show you guys how it wore. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours since I applied my foundation, and so far so good. It's looking great. I'm about to go to work right now, and I don't get out till 10:45, and right now it's about almost 2:30, so I will check back in then. Okay, so I'm editing right now, and I realized that I did not film after I got off work, which is really upsetting because it messed up the whole process. But the foundation definitely did last for a long period of time. When I got off work, it still looked pretty bomb. The foundation didn't stick very well to my nose, but it might have just been because I was touching my nose a lot. So I'm not going to blame that directly on the foundation because it did still hold pretty well compared to other foundations that I've used in the past. So I really love this foundation, and I'm going to be using it a lot more often in my videos. But make sure you guys subscribe before you leave and like this video if you want more reviews from me. I think that's it, y'all. Y'all have a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys soon.